First, you must understand there's a few crucial rules. I don't want any of this today to make you confused so that you don't act. And that's where these sort of 7 rules of engagement when entering the content jungle come into play. Rule number 1, have courage when entering the jungle, because the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. When I first started making content, coming up on 4 years ago now, scared the shit out of me. And that's very, very good, because everyone else is scared. And that's the first barrier to entry to the riches that content holds. Very normal to be scared, but we have to overcome that fear. We have to understand why we're scared. We're scared of 2 things, the fear of failure and the fear of judgment. But I want you to ask yourself, what do you really have to lose? Because if you don't currently enjoy the reality that you live, or you feel that it could be better, the only real risk is staying where you are right now. And what do you stand to gain? I'm a pretty good example of how someone can go from not being admired really by anyone and having a lot of problems, being a bit of a deadbeat, drinking a lot of alcohol and not having any money at all, being flat broke. And I've actually used content not only to build my business and my brand and inspire people, but it's built me as a person. It's acted as my diary and my log for keeping myself accountable on a long time frame. And I'd never managed to do that before content. But content keeps you very accountable to who you should be as a person. One day everything will be wiped from existence. No one will remember you. No one will remember any of us. And some people find that to be upsetting or sad. I find that to be freeing, because we might as well give it our best shot. Make the content jungle your home. The men in this room are your fellow soldiers. If we're going through this jungle together, we support each other, we encourage each other, and we're here to give you guidance and support. If you're making content for the first time, you think people might judge you, your friends might find it weird. You have new friends and they're in this room, and everyone is in the same boat. And that's very, very helpful, because we can comment on each other's stuff, we can share each other's stuff, and we can talk to each other as comrades. That's how I like to view it. We have each other's back. Rule number 2, attack, attack, attack. Action over everything. Start now. Always break things down to the simplest step that you can do right now. Don't let any of this that I give you today, which is a lot of knowledge, don't let it confuse you. Break it all down to what you can do today. I expect everyone to take action today. You're going to learn things that you can instantly implement around stories, around reels, around posts. There'll be content from today. I expect people to instantly take action on things that you learn whilst you're feeling inspired. Imperfect offer over no offer. Imperfect content over no content. I'm going to teach you how you make it perfectly, but if you can't do that yet, that's fine, because the journey showing you getting better is all part of it. You don't have to wait. Never play defense in content. A lot of people, maybe they have, and I've done this many times where I can speak on it. You have a great video and you do amazing views, and then because that's done amazing, you hold off on your next video because you want to top it. And you end up not making content, you end up losing momentum from that video. As soon as something hits, whether it hits or it's the biggest failure, is irrelevant in content. Attack, attack, attack. You are only ever one piece of content away from changing your life. All you have to do is stay in the game and slowly tweak. Don't be paralyzed by past failure. Never live on past performance. Enjoy the art of jungle warfare, content creation. Tell yourself, have a mindset shift now that you love making content. This is what I do to enjoy the things that inevitably you have to do that are hard as a man. Tell yourself that you enjoy them and love them, even if you don't. Have the mindset shift right now that you love making content. You enjoy improving at it. Quitting is never an option in your mind, and you're just going to show up one day at a time. That's all you need to do. And you need to have that mindset shift in your head that content isn't this hard, difficult thing that you don't understand. You completely understand content, you're getting better at it, and you're going to be successful in this game. Do not run in the jungle. Now this means a lot of you are untrained, or you have not made content to the level for the amount of time that I have done. And that means that do not start at a pace that you can't keep up. And I only know this through experience. I've tried many different types of content style, content schedule. The most effective content schedule is a consistent content schedule. If that means all you can manage right now is one video a week, do one video a week and do it for a month, and then add a second video and do it for a month, and then add a third. It's far more damaging to do a week of every day and then the next week do nothing and lose your momentum and your confidence with content. So for us, we tried 2 a day, we've tried 1 a day. Right now we're on 4 a week YouTube videos, and I've done it for a month. And I do 1 reel every day, 5 to 15 stories a day. That's where I'm at right now. If you can't manage that, start small. Because you want to keep this pace over time, slowly build. Just going to build your confidence as a person anyway. Let the jungle turn you into a hero. Content can be used to create a new persona and a new person and be your log of that. I don't expect any of you to have skyrocketing success in content without changing some aspects of yourself as a person. It is that journey and that development that we're trying to capture. Don't expect to sit there and become the same person. This is all about change. We always want to improve, and we document that journey. And don't underestimate how many steps it takes to make it through the jungle. View statistics in groups of hundreds of pieces of content, not in groups of 5. I hear people say, oh, I've made 10 videos, it's not working. We love the game. We stay in the game because we enjoy it. We're documenting our life. It's something we will do forever. It's like turning up to the gym, expecting to get abs in 6 weeks and then not do the work anymore. You have to build this into your lifestyle, that content's just something that you live and do. It's a natural part of your day. This is one of the most valuable assets you can have as any entrepreneur or business owner, is a personal brand. So when I view content and when you view content, we need more data. We need to be hitting it more consistently. The top performers in the space, some of them are doing 70, 80 pieces of content a day. Not because they're making all of that, but because they're repurposing, they've got clippers. But in terms of their output, it's just far surpassing what you might be doing. So you might have 1 video a week on YouTube and think, oh, why is things not going anywhere? Whereas you compare the top in the game, and maybe they've got 1 video a week. They've got 100 pieces of short form out of it. They've got 40 Twitter posts. They're on LinkedIn, they're driving traffic, and a lot of that stuff I'm going to teach you today. But for that reason, as it takes so long and you will have to put a lot of work in, just make sure that you enjoy it. Try to break it down to a point where you enjoy it and find a flow that you enjoy. So they're your base rules.